And the where I'm going with this is, the adoration, the love that you were all getting, being this amazing story of having come from nowhere, worked your way up to being a success. Everyone was cheering you. And then we all know what happens next. We start seeing these clips start coming out, and we start seeing accusations coming out. And then all of a sudden, all the popularity that you have, I know it's like I go on forums today, and if on Reddit, and if they don't have an SK Gaming or Luminosity flair, they're saying something bad about you guys. So when did you first start noticing the change? When did you notice that people didn't love Luminosity anymore?
I mean, it's for us. I don't think there's like middle term. Either people really love us or they really hate us. And I mean, I wasn't even part of the team, but when I started seeing people not going as well, we're in two situations. One was the liquid thing with the button. A lot of people said that Luminosity overdid it, and they got a little bit, but that was smaller. With this whole thing with Luminosity and SK, that's when I saw a huge tipping point in opinions for people with us. Either we were scum or we were just, they're trying to take care of their livelihood and stuff like that. So that's when things got like that. And I don't know. I mean, where it's gonna go from now? I mean, from people calling cheaters and stuff like that, these accusations. I mean, for me, that's just pure ridiculous. One, because I'm behind these guys. I know it's not.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is me. I don't think there's any cheating going on. I think maybe in the past there was, but things have got done a little tightened up now. I mean, there are one or two weird clips you see, but that can be coincidence. But the clips you see these people putting on the air is ridiculous. Like, if you have a little bit of understanding of CS, you know that there's a smoke here. The guy's just transfer spraying, and by luck on the X-ray, the guy was like on a separate corner of the map or something, and he aligned with that. But I mean, look at how many maps and matches these guys played. Of course, sometime the thing's gonna line up.
So you've seen the clips?
Oh yeah, of course. I watched to laugh, but I think it's funny.
So give me your opinion on some of these, because there's a couple. Look, hey, I'm gonna obviously bring up the big two. There's two that stand out in my memory. The rest, it's like you say, it's just a crosshair movement. It lines up with somebody. I've seen somebody compiled a 10-minute compilation of Illuminosity's greatest hits or whatever, and with all these supposed aim locking moments. It's like I say, I don't buy into the hysteria, but there's a couple of clips. There's one on Mirage where someone drops down and Cold Zero's AWP kind of seems to move in line. He's not scoped, but it just seems to follow him down coincidentally. And then, of course, the other one is the one that everybody's talking about recently with Fallen, with the scout headshot onto JDM. So let's just talk, do you recall either of those?
I don't think these two are the ones I haven't seen, but maybe I can see them.
Well, I mean, I know the Fallen one's pretty big. I'm pretty sure if you just put in Fallen scout shot, basically, we'll talk about the Fallen one first. That's the one that's fresh in everyone's memory.
Let me see here, Fallen.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you check it out. I assumed you would have seen them, so I'll see if I can get the links for you. In fact, Sam, I know you keep. You're a conspiracy theorist, so you have all of this to hand, Sam. So if you can hit us with the clip links, that'd be absolutely awesome. But yeah, just see if you can find them for me, Zeus. And again, I don't want to put you on.
Oh god, that shot was so fast. I remember that shot from
right. Oh, that's the scout one, right? So, yeah. So here you go. Now everybody is saying that this is a dubious shot because it does this little mechanical correction, or what? Sorry, I should say what appears to be a mechanical correction. It moves to the left slightly and then upwards in a perfect right angle. Now, I've seen clips online where people have replicated things that look similar just on gameplay, and they blame it on the tick rate and the demo bugs. I mean, let's imagine this wasn't your team. Would this make you concerned?
Oh my god, if I see this, if I was JDM and how fast he took that shot, I would have been scared as hell, because I remember watching from that. That was so insanely fast. Fallen has these moments. I mean, but I mean, I don't see it as I don't know why people would think this is cheating, because that is an angle that everyone stays with an op, right? Yeah. If you're going to hold platform, 99% of the time, it's either that or from behind big box, or they're going to be on the double stack near the box. So Fallen open, he takes the angle, he looks not on the big box. The next angle he has to peek is that one. Since we had studied them and we know that they like to hold from that angle, he just strafe shot and already did it. He just did it shooting, not even seeing if he was there, and just got ahead.
I've got that Cold Zero clip here for you as well. I'll send it to you now. on Skype.
it.
And again, like I don't want you to think this is an ambush. I'm just
No,
interested in
no.
talking about
This
this
is
with you
this is cool.
because
This is something cool to see.
yeah, yeah, and I want to talk because I want your explanation. I know you know more about the game mechanically than me. I know there's a lot of people out there that are just like feeding into this conspiracy theory. And again, what you'll see on this clip is yeah, that's
Easy. This is easy. He's listening to the guy in connector. He's trying to listen for something.
okay. And again, it's just a coincidence. The drop, yeah.
Yeah, this is coincidence for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen the way Cold Zero plays. He's very different. He only uses 2 fingers for keyboard and 2 fingers for mice.
Okay.
He's like retarded in that sense, and not trying to get the taco hate train on me, please.
No. But hey, listen, right? I think a lot of people would like to be as retarded as that if it makes them a good Counter-Strike player like that, right?
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
This is like a tendency that at least the players, most pro players I see, when they're trying to listen for something, if they think they heard, they'll change their aim again a little bit, like rotate to see if the positioning is gonna change. Because if they were if something like a fluke sound or something, it will just keep following. If not, it will change in the position.
Yeah.
This is easy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about Cold Zero. Here's one of the problems you've got with these cheating accusations. Yeah. Is that Cold Zero has come seemingly from nowhere, and he's gone from being a player that I remember when Fallen picked him up, and Fallen was saying this guy's going to be great, he's going to be amazing, and everyone was like, never heard of him, don't know. Yeah. And then he's come in, and in like 14, 16 months, is it, or less? I don't know.
I think he came with something around July 2015, I think,
so
or August,
right? So. Yeah. In a year, he's for me. I think he's the best player in the world, and I'll tell you why.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Maybe Nico is like a better rifler, but Nico might not be as good an AWP. I've never seen anyone quite as effective right now as Cold Zero is with the AWP and the rifle simultaneously.
And if you talk with him, he understands so much of the game and how